All right, hello and welcome. This is the Critical Talk Show, the first episode of this series. Actually, no, it's not really a series, but it is a podcast. So, my first guest today, and you guys probably already know him, it is Johnny Frawley. That is right, or more well known as SkitZic.
Hey, hold up.
What's up?
It's JT.
Is JT? Okay.
It's JT.
Okay. All right. Is JT? It's JT.
He can call me Johnny because he's known me for a while.
Yeah, I've known him for
I'm
a while.
JT to everyone.
Yeah. Okay. So let's get a basic rundown on like what you do, because I'm pretty sure pretty much everybody watching this already knows what you do.
I rap.
Hell yeah, that's right. Okay, so he basically just he started on SoundCloud. He's doing a little bit more now. Got to get this mic closer to me. It's like my first time. But yeah, so he started on SoundCloud and he's been doing this for a while. So, but he's like slowly ramping it up. And so like
freshman year.
Yeah, talk about like the progress and like how it started and whatnot.
Okay, well, first of all, how it started, I never planned.
Try to get a little closer to the mic.
I never like heavily planned on this, but I was like into music my whole life. So I was at Zach Winarski's house.
Oh yeah,
my dude, and I had something in my notes because I was just like messing around with him one night freestyling because neither of us rapped, but I wanted to. And he was like, "Yo, let's make that." So he pulled out his Mac. I recorded on my phone. And everyone who knows that song knows it's legendarily ass.
Yeah, dog. Oh my gosh, I haven't heard of any like your first songs or whatever.
I've deleted most of my songs because
okay.
I'm a broke boy. I can't get the SoundCloud Pro yet.
Oh,
so
yeah.
I have a limited amount of minutes I can post.
What
I still
sound-
have a lot of minutes, but I try to keep my good stuff up, bad stuff down because quality control.
Yeah, there you go. So like, how did that like when did like how long did you like what was the process? Did it like start out like you were consistently making music, or were you?
Oh no. I made my first song. It went through like the whole freshman year that I didn't make another song. I think it was just at the end of freshman year.
Oh really?
You know, Saya.
Darian. Oh yeah.
I went to his house and he was like just starting his music, so I was like giving him some pointers on writing and stuff. Which he was a great writer off the bat.
Yeah.
Shout out my man.
I mean, yeah, because I know like his brother does stuff too, right?
Oh, his brother's great. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that's cool. Because I've seen him like on his Instagram, like he's done like his like first show or whatever.
Yeah, he doesn't just produce; he makes his own music.
Oh, okay.
He was on a song with Sai, but I think that was the second song I made. It was out for like 4 hours, and then we were both just like, "No, let's take it down," because we didn't know how to edit yet.
Yeah.
His part was good. My part was trash still.
Yeah. Well,
and I think it was freshman, the summer going into sophomore year, I got my mic and my laptop. It's my mom's laptop.
Yeah.
But I got my mic. And I can't remember what my second song was, but I remember I made some trash song. I made a few more trash songs over the summer, like one during the school year. And then December came around, and I was like, people knew that I made music because I was annoying with it. Like, I would nonstop post on my story, and I still kind of do.
Yeah.
But I was like, I hit this like turning point when I switched from Audacity to FL Studio.
Yeah.
And I was like, I need to take this more seriously, and I started practicing, and I dropped like a experimental song to see how people liked the sound of my editing, because I was doing like a different type of editing.
Yeah.
Shut the hell up. Hold
on. It's all good.
But it was just like a turning point, and then I got decent, and people were like, there's something here. But I was still making like bad stuff here and there. I wasn't being precise enough with my quality.
Yeah.
I was more focused on like views, and that was a stupid choice.
Yeah, no.
Never worried about views.
Yeah, so I mean that's one thing that I've like. There's a lot of mentors that I've been watching. I wouldn't even say they're mentors, but they're just like examples that I like to watch, like on YouTube or on Instagram. One guy's named like Gary Vaynerchuk. Yeah. I don't know if you've ever heard of him, but yeah, he starts out talking about, he's just like, you know what, just find like what you like to do, and then just like don't even worry about the views, like if it's YouTube or whatever, just see if you like it, you know, like that's the biggest thing. That's kind of what I'm doing here. But but I find it like really cool that like you're still at it, because a lot of people at this point, like if they haven't gotten any views or whatever, they just quit. So and it's like that's like some BS, because there's got to be some sort of like, there's a lot of people that are just weak. Like there's a lot of people who are just mentally weak. Like they just like, I mean, let me give you an example of somebody who's just like really, really high up there, like Kanye or something like that. Like he started out like the first 10 years of his like career, like he didn't get
wasn't
lunch.
shit.
Yeah, he wasn't anything. But look where he is now, because he just kept at it.
Or Jay-Z got turned down by a label, made his own label. Look at him now.
Exactly. Like he's actually probably the richest like hip hop artist at this point because he's like worth $1 billion now or something.
I think he's second.
But yeah, I mean that's pretty nuts. So I mean that's like, and that's like kind of like sums up your like beginning. What about Ty Crew? I want to talk about Ty Crew.
Listen to this. Listen to this. Okay. This can go on record. Don't distort my words, okay? But this is... I'm kind of sad to admit this. I would never have started music if Ty Crew wasn't such a legend in middle school. Because, like, okay, look at this. I've always been respectful of other people's desires. Like, Ty Crew wanted to make music. Yeah. I supported him. And I'm still trying to get him to make more music.
Yeah.
Shout out my man. But I loved that he did that, and like, obviously I was making fun of him because he's my friend.
Yeah.
Kind of in middle school. Now we're like really good friends, but I was like making fun of him. But I would text him. I was like, "Yo, honestly, stay with it."
Yeah.
And I don't really know why he stopped. Probably everyone was getting to his head. It's not that he's mentally weak or anything. It's just like people. I don't know. He definitely did not have the resources for it. Yeah. I'm lucky to have the mic I have, and the drive I have because I don't really do anything else.
Yeah. But
he 100%, he did not influence me. And Ty Crew, I know you're going to say this in our group chat. You don't own me. But I respect you and I love you, brother, because if it wasn't for you, I'd have nothing right now.
Bro, that's big. Because, like, for you who don't know who Ty Crew is just basically...
a legend.
He's basically, like, a legend and a meme in the same, like, instance. It's kind of funny because, like, I don't know, like, he was, like, big into, like, he was, like, in our middle school, like, in our time in middle school, like, he was, like, a big, like, person in, like, hip-hop, and he, like, really liked, like, I mean, he made music and stuff, but he didn't really make it consistently. I mean, everybody, I don't know. But, I mean, he was just, like, that guy in middle school. But when high school came around, like, he didn't really make music. But, yeah, he's basically the guy who inspired JT to start making music, which is kind of cool. Yeah. But, so, like, okay, I want to go, like, transition into, like, who's your favorite artist? Like, who's someone you look up to?
I knew this question was coming. Okay. I have a lot. I listen to all music. Like, I'm a rapper, but I'll admit I listen to, like, rock and country sometimes.
Yeah.
Like, I take as many visuals and everything I can to try to combine my music to be different.
Yeah.
Not too different, but, you know, my own style.
Yeah.
When it comes to rap, there's like two sections of rap. There's like the lyrical rap, and there's like the just like rap. Mm-hmm. Definitely, Hobson is one. Hobson is just so different, and I love his style. He doesn't care what people say. He just sticks with his style.
Yeah.
And he will murder you on a beat. And I'm sad that he's like taking a break from music, but whatever. Hobson, and then A$AP Rocky is lyrical. Don't get me wrong, but he's not Hobson lyrical, but definitely A$AP Rocky.
Yeah, I've heard like little songs by Hobson, but I don't know exactly like what they are. But I remember hearing about him, and I've heard him because I think maybe like Dylan or something played like a song in the car or whatever. But he's got some bars. But it's kind of cool, yeah. I mean, the people that you like look up to are like somebody like some people that I would just never look up to because there's just not much.
I love underground personalities.
Yeah.
I'm not always all about the I don't care about money. I'll just say that. I don't care about the big flexing and money. I like it, but I don't care.
Yeah.
The thing I love is people that make music from their heart. Like I don't care about your new freezer iced out watch.
Exactly.
Like I care about the stuff you're talking about where like you don't have a relationship with your dad. That's deep.
Yeah.
Stuff like that.
Yeah, no. I definitely agree with that because I feel like we're having like in my mind, I feel like our like society today when it comes to like hip hop, I feel like a lot of those people are just weak because it's like mentally because like when
they're all about beef and shut the hell up. Right?
Yeah, no, yeah, seriously.
Nobody cares about beef.
Yeah, like it's your problem. Nobody cares, and it's like it's just I don't know. I just feel like they're just about it for the wrong reasons.
Yeah,
and it's just like the point of music is to like tell a story. But a lot of these people, like, I can't even hear what they're saying. Like, I'm not like taking away like mumble rappers or whatever, because I feel like some of them, like, I would consider Uzi a mumble rapper, and I really like him because his producers, he like speaks well on top of his producers' beats. But it's like a different reason and a different way they do it. And so, yeah, I mean, I just feel like rapping in its whole, like, it's just about telling a story.
Yeah.
That's why I always looked up to Eminem because he always tells stories. Like he's like
Eminem.
yeah.
I still respect Eminem, but like he's getting out of line. He's trying to adapt more. But if he if he made like a, you remember the song Mockingbird?
Yeah, the great song.
If he would have made a song just like that today, I would listen to it more than I listen to anything on my playlist.
Yeah,
because that was like a childhood song for me. But I love that song.
No, Mockingbird was definitely like one of the top ones.
It's just deep as hell.
Yeah, it's so deep. Like, have you heard of what's it called? I'm trying to think. Like, When I'm Gone.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a great song too. I mean, they all just tell like stories, and I think that's just I think that's what like the genre of rap is. It's telling a story. But I feel like a lot of people like mistake that with flexing money and stuff, or a lot of artists.
That's definitely a part of the culture, though. It's just that should not be the main focus.
No, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, like it's fine with the culture, but I mean, I feel like that's what most people are putting their like time into.
Yeah, their focus.
Is like most of their focus is into like flexing money,
Yeah.
which it should be in. Like you can do that, post like Instagram pictures, like look fire as hell, but like
if I was making theoretically, if I were to blow up, if I was making $100K a year compared to Uzi, who has like an 8 million net worth by now or something.
Yeah,
probably way higher than that. I don't know. But if I was making $100K a year, but I was making the music I want to make, and that's another thing is like labels controlling your music. I don't want to do that. But if I was just like stable on my money, I had a little bit to flex every once in a while, but I had my music as my vent. If I was living happy, because music is my vent. Mm-hmm. If I'm upset, I'll write. Yeah. I just dropped a song called Upset. I was upset, so I wrote.
Yeah.
But if I have that vent and a little bit of stuff to play with, I'm fine.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna be out here trying to think of who it is.
I don't know who it is.
I know, I'm like stuck in my mind. I don't know, but every time, Johnny Dang, the guy with the jewelry, the grills.
I think I've seen him on Instagram.
Yeah, he's like one of the most famous jewelers. I can't think of who it is, but there's a rapper who's always on there. And I never listen to his music. Mm-hmm. Like, I don't care about his music, but he's always on there flexing about his money.
Yeah.
And I think the one time I will listen to his music is when I'm, like, trying to not feel anything, when I'm just trying to, like, be disconnected.
Yeah.
Because, like, he doesn't talk about anything that makes me think. He just talks about money.
Yeah. No, yeah, like, I can agree with that. There's sometimes where I like to listen to music that just, like, I don't want to, like, get into a certain mood, and I just kind of want to, it's just kind of in the background.
Yeah, you just kind of want to disconnect.
Yeah. Exactly. That's how I think of some of it. I mean, like, who do you think are like some upcoming artists that like you kind of like?
Let me pull up my playlist.
All right, bet. But yeah.
For sure, if you want to still consider it upcoming, because a lot of this isn't upcoming. He's a legend, but so many people sleep on J. Cole.
Oh, okay. All right.
But we wouldn't really consider him upcoming, but
he's definitely going to be in the legend list.
Yeah. D. Watkins. Glock 9 is kind of still upcoming.
9, yeah.
S.O.B. is underrated. YSN Flow is underrated. Wi-Fi's Funeral is not coming up. He's up there, but like, I don't think a lot of people really know about his music.
No, like I've heard of him, and I've heard some of his music, but I'd still think of him on the come up because it's like like people, it's kind of like he's in that stage where he's like everybody is like starting to talk about him, but like he's not already up there like
he's not at Rocky level.
Yeah,
but this links back to Ty Crew.
Oh my God,
Ty Crew showed us an artist, and everyone makes fun of Ty in our group chat. Everyone makes fun of Ty Crew's music taste because he's open minded. Mm-hmm. I don't really care. I listen to some of the stuff he listens to, but not like death metal. Yeah. No hate. But he sent, NASCAR Aloe?
Yeah,
It's the dude with the spikes.
Oh, yeah.
He's definitely upcoming. He's getting way better. Yeah. When he first sent us his music, I was like, this is ass. Yeah. But now, like, NASCAR's definitely getting into his style more, and I like it. He's kind of that, like, rebel figure.
Yeah, kind of. It's like
he doesn't care.
Yeah, no, and I can it only takes one song, right? Like it only takes I mean, the thing is, it's like when I hear like these people just come up and people are saying like certain people are coming up or like on the come up or whatever. It's like a lot of people just think like, oh, he just made one song and he's exploded, but like you got to think about all the work that they put in to like get to that one song. You know what I mean?
Everyone called Lil Nas a one-hit wonder.
Yeah.
And, like, I don't really listen to him like that, but, like, Panini's good.
Yeah, exactly.
What was the other one? Panini and Rodeo.
Yeah.
That's more than one song.
Yeah.
He's
I
good.
know. Like, there's two songs that blew up, especially, we all know we get it. We don't even have to say the name. But, because it just makes me cringe every time I hear it. But, yeah, no, but, like, what I'm saying, it's just, yeah. Like, you gotta think about, like, okay, all these guys, yeah, they did make one song to get to where they are. Like, one song got them here. But, like, you got to think of it. I think Cristiano Ronaldo, like the soccer player, or was it? No, it was Lionel Messi. He, one time, I don't really watch soccer, but, like, he said this. Yeah, he said this. He's like, like, it took me one day to get to where, like I made it in one day, in one night, like, because he got signed, like, to, like, a really big, like, team or whatever.
Yeah.
But, he said, like, I didn't make it in one day. Like, because it took him, like, what? Like,
it takes a lifetime to get there, and then the whole moment is in 1 second.
Yeah, so, like, when
one
people...
signing of a paper, and that's your whole life put into a day.
Exactly, because it's like, when people talk down on somebody, like, you got to understand, like, what they did to get there.
Yeah.
Like, that wasn't any... Like, you try and do it, Like, you try to attempt, like getting to where they are. Like,
that's one thing, like, if I ever blew up off of one song...
Yeah.
I don't care what the rest of the country has to say. My town knows that it wasn't one song. It's been since freshman year. I've been at this... I'm bad at math. I think that's like 2 years now.
Yeah.
Yeah, two years ago since freshman year. It's been 2 years. That's 2 years of work I've been putting in. That's more than half the people.
Yeah, exactly. And it's just like, you got to think of it like this. Like, sometimes I think of it like this, but it's like, how, like, there's people who live at the 1%.
Yeah.
You got to think about it. Like, you got to outwork the 99%. So it's like...
There's some people that just get there from being born into it, but their dad wasn't born into it.
Yeah,
or their granddad. Or...
Yeah, exactly. Like, you just kind of got put on. But, I mean, I don't know what to say about being in that situation, because I've obviously never been in that, like, situation. I've never known anybody in that situation. But the people who are, like, really actually trying to make it and whatnot, or, like, trying to get to that top level of, like the game, it's just like, dude, you gotta literally be outworking the other 99%, because a lot of them, I mean, that's just why a lot of them just don't make it. Like, 99% of them don't make it because they're just not. It's just simple math. That's how I think of it. But
also, I'm not saying I've never quit in my life. I've definitely quit a few times in my life and I regret it. But I guarantee you, with music, I will never quit.
Yeah.
I don't care if I'm on the road for whatever reason. If I somehow end up on the road, if I'm ever out on the road, I don't care if I'm using every cent I come across. I'm doing something to make music.
Yeah,
because I believe in this.
No, that's big. I mean, I think one thing is that there's just, like, we've already talked about the giving up part, but, like, if you just put in your head, like, I'm just not gonna quit. Right?
Yeah.
Like, I'm just not going to quit. Like, it's like, whatever happens. Like, I'm not going to quit. And I think Elon Musk said something about that once. I think he tweeted something. He's just like, he just never quit. Like, he just never let it happen. So, I mean, that's, like, a really big thing to have, is just, I'm just not going to, like, I don't care what happens. I'm just not going to stop.
It's like the survival instinct. I'm not going to let myself die.
Yeah, exactly. Like, if you think of it like that, you can get there. Like, I believe in it. Like, it's definitely within reach. But, yeah. I mean, I guess we should probably wrap up that part, but I'd like to say, like, what do you think makes a good artist?
We're talking about as a person or just in their art?
I guess as a person.
Okay, as a person?
It's a hard question.
Okay, as an artist, as a person. Everyone knows what a person should be like, but as an artist in their personality, be respectable. We're all on our grind.
Mm-hmm.
Like, a lot of people will tell me that other kids around here that make music shouldn't be making music, but I respect it.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'm not going to say any names because they might get offended, and I'm not trying to offend you. I'm trying to be respectable, but, like, there's this one kid who, like, is making pretty bad music, but he's trying. He's not listening to what people are saying. I don't know why I'm counting my fingers. He's trying and he's not listening to what people are saying. And between two of his songs, I see an improvement. Mm-hmm. So, like, you just got to respect that improvement, because for all I know, he might overpass me one day, or he might never, but I might be able to give him the opportunity to get to my level. because we're all human. I'm from the same town as him. I'm trying to get him up. Like, but respectability, or being respectable, honesty, obviously. Like, if someone hits you up to make a song, don't be like, yeah, we can do it, and then never do it. Be like, yeah. And, like, even if it takes a while, just be like, yeah, I'll make a song with you. And, like, also, dude, this is what pisses me off. I respect getting your money, right? When you're at a level like me, like, I understand there's people above me. They can make you pay for a feature or something because they're getting, like, 10K views a song at minimum. I'm getting maybe 100 at minimum. But, like, there's some kids that are, like $5 for a feature. I'm not giving you $5 for a crappy feature.
Yeah.
Like, if I'm going to give you money for a feature, you better blow me up with that feature.
Yeah.
Because, like, I want your all on it.
Mm-hmm. No, that's true. No, like, I think I think I could actually talk on that once because I used to do this, like, so, like, the Instagram thing, and, like, I would pay, like, really little money to, like, kind of, like, obviously, like, give me shout outs and whatnot.
Yeah, like promotions?
Yeah, promotions. And it's, yeah, there's a lot of people, like, a lot of those people, they just don't.
They don't do it.
They don't do what they want. Either don't do it, or they just don't even, like, put any effort into, like, saying, like, being, like, they don't stick to
like,
their word.
they'll just tag you, won't even say anything to it.
Yeah, like, they won't, like, yeah. Be like, check out this guy. Like, yeah, okay, I'm gonna check out this guy. And, like, no, that's not how it works.
Check this guy out.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I think one thing that you have going for you is, like, the mindset of just, like you understand, like, I think one thing that I can see is that, like, you obviously know it's not going to happen right away, and it's just like it just takes a lot of patience. It just takes so much time.
Yeah.
But it's just like it's all going to pay off. Like if you
it's
really,
it's like climbing up a hill. I got this long way to go.
Yeah.
If I get to the top, I got to make sure like, you know, like Mount Everest, if you get to the top, you have to have the oxygen mask and stuff.
Yeah.
If I get to that top, it's a fast way downhill, so I got to stay where I am. I got to stay humble.
Yeah.
Oh, that's another thing about the personality. Stay humble, dude.
Yeah.
Same thing with the money.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you're asking for features. You're showing off your watch.
Yeah.
Be humble.
Stay humble.
Because for all you know, one song later, you're going to be nothing, and I'm going to be the legend, and you're going to be back where you started. That type of stuff.
Yeah. No, that's very important. I mean, I don't know anybody, like, in particular who's, like, really, like, just, like, I don't know, kind of like an asshole in a sense.
No, I do.
Like, I mean, I'm like someone who's just like, he just thinks he's got it all, but he only has like 5K followers on Instagram, and he thinks he's that. Like, it's just a long
I thought
game.
you were talking about money. I didn't think you were talking
like
about
humble. I mean, yeah, too.
Oh, yeah, no, clout too.
Yeah, clout, like money, same thing. It's in the same category, and so it's like, you know, like the way it works, it's like people got to understand, like if you're doing like something that you're doing, it's not short term. I mean, some people just get lucky like Juice. Like, I mean, like, and I'm not gonna lie, like he got pretty lucky.
Oh, he got lucky, so.
And I'm not like, and it's like, yeah, he grinded, but he grinded for that. He got to the lucky point, like where he just got lucky, and then got his, you know, got that whole following and whatnot, which is good for him. Like, and he took advantage of it. That's a big thing. Like, if you get that luck, you get that opportunity, you have to take the advantage, and you have to just like go with it. But yeah, I mean, people just gotta understand, like, it's a long game. It's not gonna happen in 5 years. It's not gonna happen in 7 years, most likely. It's gonna happen in 10 to 15 years. And like, if you think of like 2 Chainz, he started in college. He didn't blow up until like his mid 30s, and he's a huge rapper. And he's
got 2 Chainz.
Yeah, he's got 2 Chainz. Like he just played that long game, and look where he is. Like, it's just a big misconception with a lot of the rappers or whatever. But yeah, I mean, I'm not very big on like SoundCloud. I don't know exactly how it works.
You're talking about like uploading and everything?
Yeah, like I'm not exactly sure like all the specifics and whatnot.
Okay, well, as a normal SoundCloud user, like someone who doesn't make music, it's just like Spotify. Like, you can follow different artists. You'll see when they post. Actually, I don't know if Spotify does that, but you see when they post, what they repost, what they like. And then you have all of your playlists and stuff under your profile.
Yeah.
But as a artist, you kind of just forget about everyone else. Mm-hmm. I use SoundCloud to listen to my music because, like I said, I'm broke. I can't afford Spotify Premium.
Yeah.
But it's like I still have my music on there. Mm-hmm. And, like, I only have a limited amount, so I listen to some of my music, too, in my playlist. So like it's like a Instagram of music, because on Instagram you have your timeline.
Yeah.
For a normal user, you follow the artist you want. You have a timeline of what they're doing, and then you can find underground artists, and which I'm not even gonna lie, I don't really know how people find me on SoundCloud.
Yeah.
Besides my like Snapchat and stuff. Like I'm trying to think of the country. I was looking at my stats. I have like 2,000 views from like Venezuela.
That's ridiculous.
I don't speak
Do they even listen to rap over there?
No, they got some hard rap in
Really?
Venezuela. South America's got some good music. It's just I don't understand it because it's Spanish.
Yeah.
Like
Spanish rap.
There was some Brazilian guy that was like huge as a meme a little bit ago, and he was kind of fire.
Really?
I can't remember who it was though.
I mean, I feel like more like in South America, it's bigger in like EDM and stuff like that. Like like pretty much everywhere else, EDM is like the thing, except for America. America is still in the rap culture, but it's probably gonna go more towards EDM later on as we progress, like and then advance in technology.
You got people like Black Bear who are like rap / R&B, but he has this like EDM twist to it.
Yeah,
I enjoy that.
Yeah, no, like I like that, and it's like kind of like Uzi, if you think of it like that. I mean, like Uzi, like his beats are just like they're just not like the normal rap type beats. They're like the it's. I think that's
I pulled up one of the instrumentals, one of his songs, and like it did not sound like a normal instrumental. I was confused.
Yeah, like it really doesn't. But
I keep sinking in my chair.
Yeah, I know it's kind of a rough chair to sit on, but it's whatever. But
I'm slouching.
It's like. I don't know, like, I feel like a lot of these, like, it's kind of weird, because it's like, I'm trying to think of, like, J. Cole, his beats aren't, like, really rap-type beats, but they are, but they're not at the same time. They're just different. It's just different.
He has a very large variety of beats.
Yeah.
Like, have you ever heard the song, I think it's just called Purple Emoji with Ty Dolla $ign?
Yeah.
There's, like, that beat, and then you have the beat to, like, KOD.
Yeah.
COD, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah, like KOD, yeah, I've heard of it.
And those are completely different. But that's why I love J. Cole, because he can take any beat. Like, you could probably pull up the beat to Look at Me by X, and he would kill it.
Oh, yeah. I mean, like, that's
just talent.
Yeah, no, it is talent. But it takes a while to get there, in my opinion. Because it's like, I feel like that's how a lot of these rappers can make, like, music really quickly, because they just get so. I feel like that's how you just get better, is just freestyle a lot. Just if you freestyle a lot, you're just gonna start like your vocab is just gonna go higher.
That's what I've been doing.
Yeah, and I feel like if someone takes like English class really seriously, they could really like learn a lot. I don't take it
seriously, but
like
I pick up words from it.
Like if you could pick up words from it, or just get a higher vocabulary and just see like what those mean and whatever, and then implement those into your songs in some like I don't know, like whatever way you want.
Yeah,
I feel like that could be like really helpful. That's kind of what Eminem did. So I was like, shoot, like, why not?
In the song that I dropped that I was talking about, Upset, like I said, I don't pay attention in my English class. I do, but like my teacher's very boring.
Yeah.
She's kind of depressing. But we had this like vocabulary packet that we do every day, and we have to turn in, what are they called? The cards with the word on it.
Oh, yeah.
Flashcards.
Flashcards, yeah.
And for some reason, that's like most of my grade. But anyways, we were doing this packet, and one of the words was inert, like INERT.
Yeah.
And like I kind of thought of it as like inertia, like motion. And I was like, inert, it's cut short. So I was imagining that it meant like no motion, and I was right. I don't know why I just said that, but I saw that word, I figured out the meaning of it, and then in the song Upset, I had a bar. I was like, I can cut off all your oxygen, make your body feel inert. Because like if you have no oxygen, you're dead. You're not moving.
Yeah, that's
See, I'll do stupid stuff like that, and then most of the time, my songs, the way I make it, I pick the beat. I'll think of like 2 good bars for that beat, and then the rest of it, I'll like freestyle it, pick the bars that I like from the freestyle, and then I'll just like fill in the gaps. Kind of. I don't know. I'm kind of very unconventional with writing.
Yeah, I mean, I think that could be a good trait, just because it kind of like keeps your creative mindset just like in flow.
Well, yeah,
like
you're
not really thinking hard about it.
I've always been good at like just like not thinking about it, just writing it, like the rhyme scheme and everything. But like it was kind of boring, so I wanted to add my personality to it. Yeah. So I started focusing more on freestyling when I'm alone and no one can hear me because I'm trash.
Yeah.
But I'll just like freestyle, think of some words, think of some flows.
Yeah.
Out of nowhere, I'll start rapping fast, or I'll rap slow and work on my singing, which I cannot sing.
Oh yeah.
But
Well, I mean, you've actually gotten a lot better. I'm not gonna lie, because I've actually listened to some of your stuff. Actually, like a couple days ago, I was listening to some of your stuff, and it was just like it progress. I can tell that it progressively is getting better.
yeah,
Like the beats and whatnot, because I'm sure you probably use samples. I'm assuming.
yeah, I don't.
Because it's like, I mean, who
I
doesn't?
can't make beats yet.
Yeah.
I make beats, but I'm not confident in them enough to start using them for my own songs.
Yeah.
So I just do the old YouTube
Yeah.
scheme.
It's kind of like what I did in the summer. I just kind of like lock
Free
myself.
beats.
Oh yeah, yeah, exactly. Yeah, like just go on. Do you use YouTube and just
Yeah.
use like okay, yeah, like that's a good place to use. There's some good websites to just get free samples from. But like yeah, like for me in the summer, like I kind of just locked myself in the room and just taught myself FL Studio. But
That's
I mean,
what my whole summer was.
yeah, that's pretty much like basically that was like
This summer was kind of boring, honestly.
yeah. Like other than that, yeah, I remember you said this summer was gonna be lit as hell. I remember
It was at the start, bro. Like there was like a consistent 2 weeks where I was at my house maybe 2 days out of those 14 days. I was just out of my house, just doing shit.
Yeah, I mean that's
And then and then everyone just was like, "We need a break," so we all just like slept for a day.
yeah.
And stopped hanging out, and like every once in a while we'd hang out.
Yeah, that's kind of what happens with like my group. It's just like a lot of the times they'll probably just like I don't know, because it's like I live farther away from them, so it's like it's a more
Yeah, I
convenient
hate
thing.
living out here, bro.
I know that's what I'm saying, bro. Like the struggle of living out in Chiliota, dude. It's just
Y'all
like,
ain't know about the Yoda.
yeah, y'all don't know about it. Y'all don't even know about it. But like
my
it's bad.
neighbors were murdered.
Yeah, that's straight up, bro. Can I talk about that for a second? All right, so, bro, this is insane. Okay, so this boy Johnny, right? So JT, we go by JT. I'm just used to calling him Yeah.
The legend.
The legend, the myth, but not the myth, but like you get it. Like, so what happened in his neighborhood? This is what happened like what a few months ago.
It
Probably
was at the end of the school year.
Yeah, it was at the end of the school year. So like a few months ago, two people in his neighborhood. They literally like I thought no, not two people. It was like the dad, right?
Let me tell you.
Yeah, let him tell you. He knows more.
All right. Here's my house.
Yeah.
It's not in my neighborhood. It's my next door neighbor.
Yeah.
Like literally, I walk out of my room. Or not. I don't even have to walk out of my room. I can open my window, open my curtains, and I'm looking at the house.
Yeah.
It's right there. But it's my next door neighbor's. I'm trying to think of his name. I think it's Grant Amato.
Okay. Yeah.
You can look him up. You'll see all the. I'm not saying you have to, but like they can.
Mm-hmm.
You can see all the convictions and stuff. He had, if I have the story right, he had some like online girlfriend, and he was hella in debt to his parents because he gave her like $200K or something.
Yeah.
And he didn't have $200K. He lives in the Yoda.
Yeah.
But I think he got into an argument with them over the debt.
Mm-hmm.
And what do you do when you're in debt and you get in an argument with your parents? Apparently, you kill them.
Yeah, I guess that's the
so
only solution.
I never really looked that deep into it because I'm not gonna lie. No disrespect to the dead, but like they were not very good neighbors. Like I never spoke a word to them. I saw them every once in a while. Like if I was like walking to the bus stop, they'd be like putting their trash out in the morning. I'd be like, hey, Be like, hey. And that was like the only thing I would get. But I'm pretty sure it was his mom, his dad, and then like a friend of the family or something. And I know that one of his brother is still alive. That's why like the house hasn't been sold.
Yeah, I thought everybody died.
No, it was just those three.
Oh,
but
wow.
the weird thing is, when it comes to gunshots, by the way, it was with a gun. When it comes to gunshots, I'm very light sleeper. Like we live in Chiliota, I hear it all the time. I'll be like, well, now I'm awake. But it's right next door to me, inside, which makes it louder, but at the same time quieter when I'm in another house. But like, I thought I'd at least hear the thud, and like it was creepy because I stayed home from school, and then the one day I stayed home from school in the second semester, a police officer like knocked on our door and asked my mom. He was like, "You know anything about your neighbors?" And she was like, "No." And I like looked out my window and I just saw all the cop cars. I look at the news. It was like 3 people dead in Chiliota, and I was like, "What?" And it was weird because I was staying home and I was like, "They're not gonna think it's me," because I walk past their house every morning. I'm their next door neighbor. I'm home from school for some reason that day. I was like, I don't know why, but I was stressing. I was like, they're gonna think it was me.
Yeah, that's nuts, man. I mean, I don't even know what to say because it's like, That's like to think of that. Like that's your next door neighbors. Like that's
Yeah.
that's insane.
If a bullet would have flown wrong, it could have went through my window and killed me in my sleep.
God,
It didn't.
What's the chances? What's the chances of that happening?
Probably like 1 in 7 billion.
Yeah, probably something like that. Probably something like obscure. But yeah, I mean, that's gonna have to wrap this episode up. It's actually been really good talking about all the things that you've been up to and whatnot. And well, guys, I would like to see if you guys could subscribe to the channel. I don't know if that's possible because I feel like a lot of you guys have egos. No, I'm kidding. That's not a good way to go out. But anyway, I'm going to post his link to his Instagram and his social media below for whoever who's watching. I don't know who is watching because it's probably very little people. But, you know, I'm grateful for anybody. Yeah, the beginnings. There you go. All right. So, yeah, I'll see you guys in the next episode. Stay tuned.
Yeah.